JapanCast.net.
Alright, up next, what you've been waiting for, episode 200 of Naruto Vocabulary. So, just like last week, we're doing some Naruto.
Hi.
In this clip, there are 6 kanji you're going to see. 5 of them are from the Kage in Naruto, and then 1 is different. Why don't we watch the clip, and then you can talk about the kanji, and maybe give some examples of words or phrases that we can learn from that. So let's take a look.
木陰の傘を前へ。来影殿の呼びかけにより、今ここに木陰が集った。この場を預かる三船と申す。これより木陰会談を始める。
Okay, so we have the 5 kage and 1 other kanji in that scene. Kage means what?
Kage means shadow.
Is it like your shadow on the ground shadow, or is it more like a secret organization shadow?
It could mean both,
Both?
but usually
It's your shadow on the
kage,
ground.
or any shadow.
Oh, and
Tree, yeah.
Tree, a shadow of a tree,
Yeah.
a shadow of... Okay. All right, so the first kanji we see in that clip is what?
Samurai?
Samurai. Everybody knows that.
Yeah. But we have, of course, onyomi and kunyomi, but don't worry too much about this. I'm just giving you onyomi and kunyomi. But onyomi is ji, and then kunyomi is samurai. Remember, kunyomi, it makes sense in Japanese because onyomi comes from Chinese reading. So for a second, you don't know what it is. If somebody says ji, I don't know which ji you're talking about.
I certainly wouldn't think of samurai if you said
But
ji.
if somebody said samurai, I said, oh, okay, I know samurai. And I know which kanji you're talking about. And then tango, vocabulary, using this kanji, is ji. Ji.
A court physician?
Ji.
Okay.
We have ji. And then next one is jijo.
Lady attendant or a maid?
Maid, yeah, jijo. You know, if you're really rich, you have jijo. And we sometimes say meido, like meido cafe, but we have this word jijo. And also, of course, samurai.
Just so if you are going to Japan and you go to a maid cafe, would they be impressed then if you referred to her as Jijo?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think many people, younger people, really
Even
use
know that?
this jijo kind of thing. So jijo is more like a way back when there's still
Samurai.
that
okay,
era.
So that dialogue. So it'd be like us using Shakespeare
Maybe
words.
So it's not a very common word, but
calling somebody milady.
right.
We wouldn't do
jijo.
that. So. All right, next kanji you see or you saw was
Mizu.
Mizu.
So onyomi is sui, and kunyomi is mizu.
Sui as in suika?
Suika.
It just makes sense because mizu is water.
Yeah, I think. See, I don't usually write suika in kanji, but it might have sui. Yeah, maybe suika. Yeah, I think suika. Right.
It just makes sense. Watermelon.
Yeah.
And mizu.
Suika. Yeah.
Cool.
And tango, for example, we can use this kanji in kaisui-yoku.
Sea bathing or seawater bath.
Kaisui-yoku. Basically, you go to the beach. that's 海水浴に行く.
So you're not taking your soap and your shampoo and going and
No.
bathing?
No,
Okay.
we just go to the beach. 海水浴に行く.
Okay.
And next one is 水晶. Or 水晶?
Crystal?
Crystal. 水晶. And 水色.
Mizuiro is light blue.
It's a color. 水色.
I think there's an anime, Mizuiro.
Okay. 水色.
Cool. Next one.
風.
Kaze.
So, onyomi of this kanji is who or who. And kunyomi is kaze or kaza. And vocabulary, we have taifu. You know, taifu.
Typhoon. A hurricane.
And furo, like ofuro.
Bath, bathtub, bathroom.
And yokaze.
Night wind.
Yokaze. And kazakami.
Windward, and then
Kazakami. What?
kamikaze. Is that the same?
Kamikaze?
Is it the same wind?
Kamikaze, yes. Kaze.
Same wind. Kanji.
Kanji is yes.
Okay.
Kamikaze.
We know that, of course.
Kamikaze tokkotai. Okay, kaze, yeah, wind.
Right. Cool. All right. Then the next one you see. He. Love this kanji.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's a cool looking kanji.
These are all easy kanjis. Like we learned this in elementary school, like first grade. So it's really easy. And it's very useful, of course. And this one is, yes, he. And onyomi of this kanji is ka. And kunyomi is he or bi or ho. And the vocabulary, we have kayobi.
Kayobi. Tuesday?
Yeah, kayobi. Kayobi. Or takibi.
Bonfire.
Or hibana.
Spark.
Hibana. So if you change that order, hibana.
Yeah.
Hanabi.
It's fireworks.
Fireworks, yeah. Right.
Cool. All right. All right. We're going to cruise through these. Next one.
はい、土.
All right.
Onyomi is do or to. And kunyomi is tsuchi.
And what does that mean?
What? Tsuchi itself?
Mm-hmm.
Tsuchi itself means soil.
Okay.
So, the vocabulary, kokudo.
Country, territory, domain, realm.
Kokudo. And tochi.
It's a plot of land or a lot or soil.
And akatsuchi.
Red clay. We have that in Atlanta, around Atlanta.
Akatsuchi.
Yeah, Georgia, Tennessee, I think. In the south here, there's a lot of red clay.
Right.
Of course, Australia. A lot of red. All right, one more.
Next one is kaminari.
I thought this was Yuki when I first saw it because the top is ame.
Yeah, weather-related one usually have this ame kamuri. Radical, the top one. はい。So, onyomi is lai. Kunyomi is kaminari.
Okay.
The vocabulary, we have raiyu,
Thunderstorm.
gyorai,
Torpedo.
and kaminari.
Thunder.
はい。
Very cool. Those of you who are donation subscribers will be getting an email with all sorts of bonus materials on this particular section. And of course, if you're interested in learning how to write the level 1 kanji, we have the JapanCast iPhone app in the iTunes store. There's a free version that you can try out, and version 1.5 will be someday out.
はい。
All right, up next we have your questions, but first we want to thank Audible for their sponsorship. Go to audiblepodcast.com/JapanCast and get your free audiobook. This week's pick is Behind the Wheel, Japanese 1. It's beginner to intermediate Japanese lessons, and there's almost 10 hours of free lessons.
Wow.
If you use our link. You can try those out, get 10 hours of free lessons, basically.
Great.
You can cancel at any time and keep it. So great way if you just want to try it out. I love Audible. I have my subscription and use it often, but if you're just looking for a free book, there you go. Free audiobook. You can keep it forever. Okay. Up next we have JapanCast Mailbag. So we have a voicemail this week from Bradley. He sent us this, so let's have a listen.
How would you recommend finding a job in Japan? I want to be a software engineer somewhere, and doing it in Japan would be amazing.
Okay. So he wants to be a software engineer in Japan. And the best place I know of to find work in Japan is gaijinpot.com. They have, it's not only a place to find jobs, but they're a really good resource for information on living and working in Japan. So they have information about apartments that will take foreigners, how to, information on like opening a bank account, what you need to do about taxes, dealing with visas, all that kind of stuff. It's a really good resource for moving to Japan and getting a job. There's classified ads there. It's generally a good site if you're a foreigner looking to move to Japan. So I would recommend checking out gaijinpot.com. I did a search there and found all kinds of things related to software engineering, website engineering, things like that. There was plenty of jobs there listed. So Gaijinpot is the place to go. And before we go on, we want to talk about friends.japancast.net. So, your part?
My part?
Yes.
This is my part? Okay. Of course, as we always say, the best way to become fluent in Japanese is to find someone to practice with. This week's featured JapanCast friend is IBRTW131. He is 29 years old, lives in Tokyo, and he writes,
Oh, Lord. Hello, everyone. My picture is, I rent a dress when I visit the shrine on January. Customs of Japan. I don't like cosplay. I'm not geeks, but I love kimono. Now I have an exam to become a judge in Japan. I want to travel to many countries around Europe and North America in the near future.
wow, you're going to be friend. You could be, a friend of future judge.
Mm-hmm. And as you see, the picture is really cool. So,
Wow.
IBRTW131 is our friend this week.
Hi.
Go to friends.japancast.net, sign up, and send him a message. And as always, we would love to feature your questions on our show. Send them to hitomi@japancast.net, and we'll do our best to answer. And I think that's it.
That's
Right?
it? I think that's it, yeah.
Cool. We'll see you guys next time.
はい、じゃあまたね。
JapanCast.net.
Now there's the girl that'd really get my vote.
Why do they invite Carolyn to join their group when Jenny wasn't welcome? Because she seems as interested in girls as in boys? Carolyn and her mother have found one way a girl can repay a boy for entertaining her. Perhaps they'll bring another couple home with them. That would be fun. That was settled before Wally arrived.